Hello everyone, today we're going to be making some pizza. We're going to make a dessert pizza. Since all my viewers and subscribers are really sweet, I'm going to make something really sweet. And I'm feeling pretty good too, so I think this will be great. So you're going to need a dough ball, some flour, which I'll get out shortly. You're going to need Hershey Kiss bars, get the big ones. I didn't know if I'll need 1 or 2 packets, but I got 2 just in case. You're going to need some light brown sugar. You're going to need some Nabisco graham crackers, or you can get any other kind of graham crackers you want. I get the original kind, not the honey or the chocolate one. You're going to need syrup, chocolate syrup. You're going to need caramel, preferably in these squirt bottles. They'll make this a whole lot easier. And then you're going to need marshmallows. If you can get the smaller ones, that'd be great, but if you have the big ones, we can use these too. Alright, so I'm going to put a little flour on the table here. Rub the top of this. Now this is a really fresh dough ball, so we want to heat this up a little bit here. So we're gonna put this baby in the microwave. I sold a ton of fucking pizza tonight, so I'm gonna put it in the microwave for about a minute or so. All right, so my dough ball's ready. Over here. So there was that one video I did, the Mountain Dorito pizza, where I tried to show you how to make pizza, but the camera angle was bad. Well, this might do the same thing, but we'll try this again. So first thing you want to do when you got a nice fresh and soft dough, and if you're wondering why I microwaved it, when you microwave pizza dough, the heat activates the yeast and makes it really easy to work with. So I'm going to flatten this down just a little bit here. I'm going to make a 1-inch crust rim. You can either use the tops of your hands, the sides, it doesn't really matter as long as you can make a nice crust rim on here. What we want to do is pick this up from the bottom, and we want to get our hands right underneath. Now we want to get our hands as close to the outside edge as we can, and what we're going to do is we're going to kind of go around the edge like this, like we're spreading it out. So let's see if I can't do it through the camera. I'm a little bit of trouble. Pull my camera back a little bit. You see how it's looking nice and soft throughout everywhere? There's no thin spots yet. If we get any thin spots, we want to stay right away from that. And we can let gravity do most of the work while we're making this. And sorry if it shakes a little bit. And pretty much how I know when it's done is I've been doing this a while, so I have some practice. See how it's not really too thin anywhere except up at the edges here. Just set it right down. There we go. Set it down. We should be about where we want it to be. And if you get any holes in it, like right here, what you can do is just take it, peel it right over, and push it down, and then just stretch it back out. We should have a nice crust there. Little hole there. Around the edge. Hole here. Like I said, it's really tough to work with super fresh dough, but you get used to it. And you can see how it's nice and flat throughout, not too many thin spots. There's a little one right here. Now there is a test you can do. See how it's starting to look a little like you can see through to the screen? If you're ever concerned when you're making it that it might stick to the screen or cause a hole, you can do the finger test. Put your finger on it, tap it a few times. If it rips through the screen, it's probably not going to hold up. And if it doesn't, you can either throw out the dough and make a new one, or you just fold the dough over it and hope that it doesn't rip. Alright, so the first thing we want to do is we want to get a little layer of our chocolate and our fudge. So I'm going to do it in kind of, in a spider web kind of pattern. Hard to do this scene over my camera. There we go. We'll do the same thing with this. You can do it in a circle or a spider web, it doesn't really matter. There. Nice crisscross pattern. We're gonna put our Hershey Kisses down. So we'll open up our package here. Now you might be wondering, this might be a lot of chocolate, but you know what? It'll be fine. Just throw the Hershey's bar all over the place, wherever you want to put it. If you got space, it'll melt down and it'll be just fine. Probably like half another one, just a little bit there. Alright, and we're gonna get just a tiny bit of mozzarella cheese on here. Just a little bit. Now what we want to do the mozzarella cheese for is it's gonna hold this together. There we go, that should be good. Wipe my hands off on my rag. And then we just want a little bit of brown sugar to coat the bottom of it. So I don't really know how much I want. I'm just gonna take a pinch and go from there. That should be alright. And then what we want to do is open up our graham crackers, and we're going to crumble up the graham crackers and put right on top. Probably just do some ripping. Actually, we'll crumble it. Probably crumbling it better than the Doritos I did that one day. And if you get some big pieces, I don't think it's gonna hurt anything. We want to coat this really good. One of these bigger pieces, crumble them up a little bit more. Well, I'm gonna do just a tiny bit more. I'm gonna really get that graham cracker flavor. I'll do like 2 more pieces. Alright, and we still got a little while on our oven. It's only at 340, so we're gonna have to wait until it's about like 450 or so before we put it in. But what we're gonna do with the marshmallows is we're gonna let it, kind of like the Dorito pizza, we're gonna let it cook most of the way through, and then we're gonna put the marshmallows on top. Since I got big, huge marshmallows, I am going to rip those in half and then put them on. Now this right here is how it feels to chew 5 gum. Look at this. Oh, 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 there we go. Alright, so it's close enough. We're gonna put it in. Now, there's a funny thing. Mine's gonna look a little dark when it comes out. I'm gonna put it in now, but the reason it's gonna look a little darker than yours when it comes out is because of our fucking cheese. We had to get cheese from a different supplier today. Or actually, hey, I got chocolate on me. For a while, and when they bring it in, it's called low moisture cheese. It's actually not bad cheese. It's called 1950 brand. So here's what it looks like. 1950 127 brand. Now it's low moisture cheese, whole milk, whatever. But it's fucking frozen. The truck always brings it in fucking frozen. It drives me absolutely nuts. We keep it open and try and keep them separated, but it just sucks to work with. It's not really low moisture anymore if the truck brings it in fucking frozen. It can't be helped though. They're probably nice in the warehouse, but we gotta do what we gotta do. Speaking of which, a lot of things aren't coming on our trucks anymore. They're running out of stuff. Like hot sauce didn't come in our order today. Chicken strips didn't come in our order. Wings, thank God, are still available, but celery prices are ridiculous. If you're going out to restaurants and looking for celery prices again, they have gotten high. So we haven't even been giving out celery. There was a point, what was it, like 4 or 5 months ago, where the price of celery was equivalent to like fucking saffron prices. It was ridiculous. So we stopped buying that shit in, but until the price goes back down, we're probably gonna stop buying that in too. Anyway, we'll let this go through for a while. Like I said, about a little over halfway, so when the front of the pizza reaches about here, we should be good. As you can see, there's some bubbles in there, so we're gonna take our pizza poker And we're gonna go in and we're gonna poke them down. Just straight on top. This is what happens when you get really, really fresh dough. So as you can see, the front of the pizza is about at that screw where I said. So I'm gonna grab my pizza peeler and we're gonna take it out. Yes, this big spatula is called a pizza peeler, not a spatula. Oh yeah. Set this on the counter. It's looking good, smelling pretty good. So I'm gonna take some of these marshmallows, and if you got the big marshmallows, I would strongly consider ripping them in half. Now, somebody put my damn marshmallows in a warmer room, so they're a little sticky for me. And just put it all over the pizza, wherever you feel like putting it. They'll melt down really nice. At least I think they will. I hope they do. That's why I would recommend the smaller marshmallows if you can get them. You know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Alright, wipe my hands on my cleaner rag. Alright, we'll put this back in. There we go. Put it in just a little bit more, but can you see how the marshmallows rizz up a little bit? They even pop a little bit too when you pop them with the pizza poker. So it's pretty much ready. You see how the tops of these, you might not be able to see it, but they're starting to get a little brown and they even pop a bit. I don't want them like super dark. I just want them a little bit brown so they're not like obnoxious to eat. But we'll take this out. The pizza peeler. Put it in our box. And then we're gonna cut it, and we're gonna do one more thing to it after we cut it. Good marshmallow. All right, so I'm gonna just put a little more caramel on the top of it, just a tiny drizzle. And this is it. This is our dessert pizza. All right, so I got a slice of the pizza here, and I got some water, and I got the scissors because I had to cut it with the scissors. Obviously the people are right, I can't cut pizza for shit. Fuck you, it's because it's all chocolatey. Now before we start, I want to have a heart-to-heart with you guys. I want to let you know that we're good so far, and I hope everything is good with you. I appreciate all the subscribers for watching my videos. I don't know where the hell you came from or how the hell the Mountain Dew video got popular, but hey, whatever. I don't have any really good idea of what I'm going to do for an actual bonus. I guess this is kind of retroactive for 10,000. I got to think of something to do for 20,000 now, but we'll think of something. Anyway, so we're going to try this pizza out. Hopefully it's good. Now, whoever made this, it's pretty good. It's nice and crispy. It's a little dry. The chocolate isn't as overpowering as you think it is. The marshmallows cook perfect for me anyway. It's not like overly crispy for the marshmallows, but the graham crackers, obviously there was quite a bit of graham crackers on it. It's a little too crispy to enjoy. Like, it's perfectly cooked graham cracker by itself, but in like a large amount with the dough already being crispy and the chocolate, it's just kind of like dried out a little bit. Would I eat it? Yes, absolutely. And I probably am. Would I need a whole fuck ton of water? Definitely. So let me know how I did. If I need to wear this suit and figure out how to actually tie a tie, this is probably one of the better jobs I've done. If I got to get a new job, let me know. Otherwise, I think I did pretty good. Maybe a little less graham crackers and be good to go. Big ups another guy like you for the video.